this section, you're going to learn all about crystals and how incredibly powerful they are in not only helping you to open up to your psychic gifts and give accurate readings, but also in protecting yourself from negative energy during your readings and in everyday life. With crystals, you don't need to spend loads of money. While buying jewellery and huge stones are fabulous, a $5 tumble stone can also boost your psychic power, and I use a lot of small tumble stones in my readings and get incredibly effective results. Crystals that you can use for protection include pyrite. Pyrite is one of the most protective crystals in the mineral kingdom. It is incredibly effective at preventing psychic attack. It also brings good luck. Smoky quartz is incredibly grounding. It helps absorb other people's negative energy, so it's great to have around your desk at work or if you're working around lots of negative people because it absorbs all of their stuff. Smoky quartz also clears the base chakra, which we'll learn more about in the next section. And it also helps raise your vibration during meditation. Black tourmaline is incredibly grounding. It's also very protective and it soothes you when you are feeling exhausted or vulnerable. It is also an excellent stone for clearing the base chakra. Crystals that you can use to enhance psychic abilities include amethyst. Amethyst is a master crystal, which means it is one of the higher crystals in consciousness, and it can also clear and heal other crystals. Amethyst will help you open up to higher consciousness. It can be used to enter a meditative state. It is also very protective and has strong healing powers. Most people, when they start working with crystals, will start with an amethyst. It is an ideal beginner's crystal because it covers a lot of different areas and they are relatively inexpensive. Clear quartz is also another master crystal and incredibly powerful. It helps raise consciousness to the highest possible level. It unblocks negative energy when undertaking spiritual work, and it also helps enhance strong psychic abilities. Iolite is less known than the other two, and I use it amazingly to help attune my third eye for psychic communication. It helps connect with angels and lighter beings, and it also enhances inner intuition. Iolite is also known as water sapphire. Other crystals that can enhance your psychic abilities include azurite. This is an incredibly powerful connector to your third eye. It raises consciousness to higher levels and enables out-of-body journeys. When I first started reading in the crystal shop, I used a lot of azurite and malachite stones around me to help enhance my readings. I found it really strengthened my visualization skills for clairvoyance, and it helped heal negative thought patterns around my confidence levels. Kyanite is an incredibly powerful crystal to not only help heal your psychic abilities, but also to help anyone around you to speak their truth with love and compassion. It helps connect you to your psychic ability and opens up the throat chakra. I use kyanite in all of my healing sessions. The following tips are important to note when looking after your crystals. Always cleanse your crystals once you have bought them so that they become yours and they work on your energy. And make sure you clear them of any vibration that could have come from anyone else who's touched them before they reached you. Different methods of cleansing include putting them out in the sun for a few hours, putting them out under the full moon, putting them on the grass outside, using essential oils to clear them like vetiver, but please make sure you only do this with tumble stones. Raw stones can get damaged. And adding rock salt to water as a very easy home remedy. But again, watch the fragile stones and certain crystals like selenite who are not allowed to get wet. You can offer a blessing for your crystal. This can be done under the full moon or create your own personal ritual. When you are charging your crystal, this means that you are helping the crystal to become yours. It's important to charge your crystal with positive intentions. So what do you want your crystal to do for you? Always cleanse your crystal after someone else has touched it. There are many myths surrounding crystals, which I will try to debunk for you from my years of working in a crystal shop. And again, just take the information which suits you. If there's something which doesn't resonate with you, dismiss it and use what works. Crystals can't be given as gifts. Customers have often asked me when I worked in crystal shops whether or not they could buy their own crystals because they heard crystals had to be given as gifts. This is a myth. Buying your own crystals is very powerful because you can tune into the crystal's energy, and also it's incredibly fun to be able to connect with your own crystal. Touched by curious hands. If someone touches your crystal, you have to throw it away. This is a very expensive myth. If someone touches your crystal, it's not great, but you can cleanse it and purify it. Raw versus tumble stones. Raw stones are incredibly powerful, and my feeling is they do hold more power. However, tumble stones also do hold their own power, and raw crystals often cost a lot more or are not so readily available. Jewelry versus other forms. As above, jewelry is great because you can wear it on your chakras and you can heal your body, and often the most powerful pieces are selected to make pieces. However, you can still get a lot of magical play from a tumble stone. Wands versus spheres versus pyramids. These are all super powerful crystals because of their shapes and generate incredible energy. Go with what you love. Losing a crystal. Despite the common myth, losing your crystal is not bad luck. It simply means that the crystal has done its work on you and it's time to get a new one or move on to another issue. Dark and evil crystals. There are dark crystals because there are dark people, and their vibrations make a crystal dark. Simply cleanse your crystals regularly and this won't affect you. Cracked or broken crystals. Please throw them out straight away or bury them in a plant or garden. This is not only a great feng shui rule, but it's also good for the crystal. It's done its work, you can now return it to earth. When it comes to picking your crystals, there are no hard and fast rules. Again, just have fun with the process and try some of these methods and try not to overthink them. I have chosen some of my most powerful crystals because I thought they were pretty. The first way you can pick your crystal is to use your intuition. Is there any heat or extra coolness that you can feel? What does your inner voice say? A second effective way is to use chakra guidance, which we'll be learning about more in the next section. You can match your colour of the chakra that needs healing to a crystal to heal that issue. Visual confirmations are great at helping you pick crystals. What jumps out at you? What are you noticing? Looking up the meaning in the index or looking up for references in a book is a great way to pick your own crystal. For example, you might need some healing with a reproductive issue. Simply look up reproduction in the index and you'll find all the crystals that can help with this. Crystal cards are a wonderful way to pick crystals, and there's plenty of variety out there which you can use to find the perfect crystal that you need. In meditation, you can ask the universe, what crystal do I need right now? And see which images, thoughts, or voices of the name of the crystal that pop into your mind. Sometimes when I need a new crystal, I will simply flick through the book, and whichever page I land on is the crystal that I'll go and buy. All of these are great ways that you can use to pick your crystals. I hope this has helped you with understanding crystals and how you can use them to enhance your psychic development. Please feel free to continue to play with crystals as they will always bring immense joy and healing into your life.